Hello world, welcome to another episode of Road Games with the Bloody Jug Band. For the Bloody Jug Band, I am Cragmire, and today we have with us DeathRay.
Hello.
And Stormy Jean. And Stormy Jean.
Hi.
Road games we play on the road as we're trekking across this great nation. And they can run the gamut of what type of game it is. Today, though, Stormy is the resident hat puller and game master. Why don't you pull the game of the day?
We are playing a game of Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Nasty.
Florida Man.
I like that. Okay, yeah. Ray and I have been working on a Florida Man theme song. So throughout these episodes, we are going to give you a kind of a smattering of all of our ideas. You can comment in the video which one you like the most. I liked Florida Man, plop plop goes the Florida Man.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay. So Florida Man.
Johnny Law.
This is going to be a game. Since people from Florida men in general, are very crazy, and they seem to get in the news for their audacious behavior. We are going to play a game, true or false game. Stormy's going to read us a headline of a supposed Florida man, alleged Florida man that got in the news, and we are going to say if it is a Florida man or not. He could be from Florida, could not be from Florida, and 5 questions. Whoever gets the most points in that 5 headline span is the winner of the day.
Just for the record, I am the reigning champion of Florida Man.
You are. I think that's why you went shirtless today.
In honor of
because you are. We are both Florida men, not born here, but raised here, or at least this is where we ended up.
Right. Cut my teeth in Florida.
Yeah, and so to give you a taste of the Florida Man vibe, Ray is shirtless,
but not topless. Got my hat on.
That's a great distinction. I like that. Stormy, let's get rolling. Ray's making me uncomfortable, so let's get the game rolling.
Okay, well this one is actually going to be Florida Woman.
Oh.
Florida Woman.
Right off the bat, we're changing the parameters. Okay, Florida Woman.
Florida Woman stripper falls 15 feet from balcony during lap dance.
Oh. That's gotta be Florida Woman. Reeks of Florida Woman.
Now, you judge Florida women within the same vibe as the Florida men?
No, I think it's different. I think there's a lot of beautiful women in Florida.
But they are classy. I mean, are there any strippers in Florida? You're gonna go Florida woman.
Florida woman fell off the balcony, trying to earn a living, probably putting kids through school, bills to pay.
Okay.
Classy place. They had 15 stories.
Sure.
So I mean, she wasn't at the day's end.
Most of the strip clubs. 15 feet. Well, that's still.
Oh, so that's like 2 stories.
She was upstairs.
Still, I mean, a strip club, a 2-story strip club in Florida is a classy place.
Yeah, it's prestigious.
Or they're renting on the second floor.
They wouldn't let us in anyway.
Yeah, if they're renting space on the second floor, it might not be as classy. But I've never seen.
Do they have a live band there, maybe, at the strip club?
Well, little do we know that this is where the Bloody Jug Band is on our way to right now.
I'm already half dressed.
Ray is not topless though.
Yeah, shirtless.
See, I think that there's not a lot of 2-story strip clubs in Florida, so I'm going to say not Florida. So not Florida woman.
Florida woman.
Okay, Stormy, what do we have?
She was from Cleveland.
The rock and roll capital of the world.
Okay, it makes more sense. All right.
Cleveland woman.
Okay, so I got 1 point on that. Okay, Stormy, give us topic 2, headline 2.
Florida man accused of breaking into woman's home to fry chicken.
Broke into her home to fry chicken. Obviously, did not had chicken. Did not have a fryer. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick to my guns on this one. Not Florida man. I've got a strategy going. Not Florida man.
Well, I gotta go Florida man. Just gotta be Florida man.
Okay, so you're sticking Florida man. I'm going not Florida man.
Well, this is my rationale.
Sorry, do you have any more any other? Does the article give us anything deeper to help make our decision?
Let's see. She didn't know the guy, but he broke into her home and he was drunk. He was in here drunk as a skunk, being Betty Crocker.
Florida man.
And she benefited from it. Okay, God, that's how I'm on the ropes now.
Yeah.
I just because of my strategy in this particular game, I'm going to still say no, Florida man. Ray, you're going Florida
Gotta
man.
be Florida
Stormy,
man.
what do we have?
Florida man.
Florida
LA
man.
Florida man.
Tied it up.
Okay.
He helped himself to some alcohol and fried chicken.
That reeks of Florida, dude.
It does. You're
It
right.
reeks of
I was
Florida.
leaning after hearing the story. Was leaning to the Florida thing, but I feel like I have a strategy that's going to pay off. Stormy,
All right.
third headline.
Is it because I have no shirt on and you're out of here? I think.
Let's see.
No, I just have a strategy. I'm trying to get to a strategy. Stop. You're going to mess up the strategy. Strategy is to
Let's see.
ignore you.
In focus.
Yeah.
Florida man arrested while driving naked at 110 miles an hour.
Florida man arrested by driving naked 110 miles an hour.
Yes.
Probably got arrested for speeding. Found out afterwards he was
He's
naked.
naked,
Yeah.
You don't get arrested.
'Cause, I mean, that's
it's
quick.
Not against the law to be naked.
Also,
is
how do
it?
you see? Well, to drive naked, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. But also,
So
like,
you
think
just
about
can't be
that. Like,
driving with your junk out?
zoom. Oh, that fucker was naked. I mean, like, I think that's too quick. 110 miles an hour, a little too quick to catch
Yeah, his
the
wank was
glimpse
out,
of it.
yeah.
Right. Strategy, not Florida man.
I have to go Florida man. I think that I did not know it was against the law to drive naked. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
But you did know that speeding 110 is maybe a little too
Obviously,
quick.
yeah. It's. I mean, I think that
Could have been on the Autobahn, not put him in Florida. That's where I'm going. Naked guy in Germany, blasting through the Autobahn.
beating it as he goes.
Or I don't know. He didn't say he was ejaculating. I'm just saying he was just naked.
This guy was drinking Corona.
So then he was.
That's an import in Germany. I'm still going to go.
It's an import everywhere, but
That's true. In Mexico. Well, I'm still going to say not Florida man, German descent on the Autobahn. Stormy, what's the answer?
He is definitely Florida man.
Florida
Florida
man.
man.
You know that you're lucky.
My lucky chest hair is he would be going.
Yeah. You know the Florida man, Ray. Damn it.
These are my people, dude. You just don't understand.
2 to
You still got
1.
too much Wisconsin. in you.
Oh,
That's true.
Okay. Florida shop owner accused of stealing plants from graves at a Florida cemetery.
Florida shop owner.
He's a flower shop owner.
I'm going to say not Florida man.
He was stealing his flowers
Yes, from the cemetery.
graves. Ooh, or he was selling them, then going to get them back. Like,
Selling them again. Entrepreneurial.
damn, that's pretty good, man. I don't think. I mean, obviously, I'm going to work the strategy. I'm not going to do this for every game, but for this one, I think that was a smart play. I mean, that's a hell of an angle to have. I'm going to say again, not Florida man, because I think that's too ingenious. Florida men are known to be just Neanderthal-like. I mean, just really like making dumb plays.
But I'm going to go not Florida man as well.
Okay.
But for a different reason.
Okay.
Classy. That's classless. I think you get a better quality of class.
So not a lot of intelligence, but class.
Like,
a lot of class.
That could have been my grandma's grave. Like, I wouldn't do her that way. I'm not going to do your grandma that way.
Okay. As the proprietor of the potential said flowers, though,
Right.
is it, or did they technically? Are you leasing them from me, and I'm going to get them back?
Well, I think that's contractual, and I don't think anybody in Florida signs contract.
Okay. All right. So we're both saying not Florida man.
Not Florida man. Definitely not Florida man.
Not Florida man.
New Jersey man.
So Ray pulled ahead 3-1 in that
No,
one.
you're 2 now. You
Yeah.
got the first one. I didn't.
3-2.
Oh, we both got a point on
It's
that.
high.
Yeah, we both got a
Oh,
point on that one.
good.
Yeah, so
Now,
you can
my strategy's paying off.
Paying off, coming in tight on the end.
3-2. All right, last question of this game of Florida Man. News article. Give it to us, Stormy.
Make some
Florida
music
Man.
here.
Maybe like a little Harry Connick version of Florida man.
Okay.
He's a Florida Man.
Florida man arrested for impersonating the drummer of Nickelback.
Florida Man arrested for impersonating
A Canadian.
the drummer of... Oh, I might have to switch here at the end. Because that just reeks of Florida Man.
That reeks of Florida man. Like, show up at the nightclub. Who do you let the lady? Hey, you never heard Nickelback? I play drums.
Well, I think it's a good and a bad thing. First of all, I don't know if that's going to give you any street cred. But B, nobody knows what the fuck that guy looks like.
Right, yeah.
I think that
That was my gimmick for a long time.
that one.
That I was
Like,
the drummer from Nickelback.
I always assumed, like, when you show up like this, like, is that you, Sven? Or whatever. Jester, or I don't
Steve,
know. Tell me you don't know that. Is that his name? Oh.
I have no idea what it was believable, right?
Yeah, but also I think that it's not going to get you into the bar. You know, that's the shitty thing about it, is to pick Nickelback. Hey, I was the drummer of Nickelback. Then, dude, you got to go, bro.
That's gonna.
It's backfire.
You're at the 2-story strip club,
right? And you're like, hey,
credentials.
girls. I think the girls are not. It's not going to go your way. So I think it's a dummy play. But I think I've stuck to my guns this entire game. I feel like it's gonna be wrong. But I'm gonna say not Florida Man.
I've got to go Florida Man. Because I've done that. I've been the drummer for Nickelback. It's like being the guitar player from the Bloody Jug Band. I've played that role before.
You might get more street cred. They go, what? Who?
Are you Raymond Shredder?
That's.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
So he's a Port St. Lucie man.
Yay!
Accused of using the
Randy
identity
Champ.
from the drummer band Nickelback to try to purchase $25,000 and music-related equipment.
At the port.
$25 worth. Wow.
$25,000, not $25.
Oh, I thought, man, this guy's a big spender. When you get to that level. Well, now Ray. So it's 4-2. Ray, your lucky chest hair paid off. Ray won again.
Florida Man. Florida Man.
Nasty.
Florida Man.
Woo!
Florida Man.
That has been this episode of Florida Man, part of the Road Game series with the Bloody Jug Band. For Stormy Jean, DeathRay, I am Cragmire. We will see you on down the road. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting.
Get in the water.